6:30 in the morning. Matthew is fast asleep and snoring away. As a matter of fact, at this time of the morning, I should think everyone is fast asleep. Oh, I beg your pardon. Apparently, some people are already up and about.
Well, here we are wide awake, and there's Sleeping Beauty fast asleep. The trouble is, if we wake him, he'll be cross with us. So the trick is to wake him up without him actually realising it was us who did it. Any ideas, Sooty? Oh, I think he's thought of something. Sometimes I'm amazed at how fortunate I am to be in the company of such a mastermind as Sooty. What's with the dried flowers, bird brain? Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to use one of the grasses to tickle his nose to wake him up. Oh, goody, goody. I'll give you a hand at doing that.
Oh, hey, I just had this terrible nightmare. I dreamt that somebody was trying to push a giant haystack up my right nostril. Oh, look at this. It's true, they were. And look at that as well. A quivering quilt. A moving dooving. If whoever or whatever tried to push this bale of straw up my nostril is now underneath the quilt. Got you. I found them. I've got... Sooty, Sue, what are you doing here at this time of the day?
No, we're sorry to wake you, Matthew, but it's just that we were so excited, weren't we, Sooty?
Excited? Why? Why are you excited? Why?
Well, it's today. Today is the big day. The day we've all been waiting for.
Today?
Yes, today. It's here now.
You're kidding, Sue.
We're not, are we, Sooty?
This is amazing.
I know. We could hardly get to sleep last night. We were so excited.
And is it really today, Sue? I mean, this is the day it's going to happen today?
Yes, it certainly is. What do you have to say?
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Oh, Matthew, really?
Well,
tell him, Sooty.
Yeah, tell me, Sooty. The school trip?
Yes.
The school trip to the Natural History Museum up in London. Yes, today.
Right.
Well, Sue, go and get things organised. Go on. Oh, and stay calm. Be calm and organised. That's the secret. Calm and organised, OK?
Calm and organised.
Yes.
You're quite right, Matthew. That's good advice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, may I just remind you
Yes.
that you've got to make up 3 lunch boxes for us before we leave?
3, yes.
Sandwiches,
Yes, sandwiches.
biscuits, fruit, box,
Fruit,
drink,
yeah.
that sort of thing.
OK.
Bye.
Bye. Off you go. That's good advice, actually. Calm and organised. Calm and organised. Just sneak an extra 10 minutes. Calm. Goodness sake! 3 lunch boxes. I've done nothing at all. Ouch! My foot. Where are my socks? Why do they have to have these school trips anyway? Calm and organised. Calm and organised.
Well, Matthew's quite right, you know, Sooty. Just be calm and organised. Hello, sweet. Where have we been? We've been to see Matthew to remind him about the school trip. What school trip? The school trip today to the museum. Yes, Sweep, today to the museum. Are you going? Well, you're supposed to be. Now, we'd better all make sure we take a sharpened pencil with us in case we have to take notes. Sooty, you'd better go and make sure you've got one. What's happening, Sweep? Well, Sooty's just going to check he's got a sharpened pencil in case we have to take some notes. We've got to be organised. Have you got a pencil, Sweep? You've got a pencil. But it hasn't got a point. Oh, calm down, Sweep, calm down. Matthew told us we must be calm and organised. Don't panic, Sweep. Be calm and organised. Am I organised? Well, yes, I think so. I've got a pencil and it's got a point. Is Sooty organised? I don't know. Ask him. What, Sweep? He's organised. Can somebody help you with your pencil? I'm not sure. Sooty, can you help Sweep with his pencil? There you are, Sweep. A pencil sharpener. Now that's what I call being organised. Yes, and so calm, too. Go on, Sweep. Stop messing around. Put your pencil in the sharpener. Typical Sooty, look at that. Going well over the top as usual. What is it, Sweep? Last time your pencil didn't have a point. What's wrong now? Your point doesn't have a pencil? Oh, no. Oh, dear.
What have I done with the money? Oh, it's there. Thank goodness for... I must take my own advice. I must stay calm and be organised. There we are, £1 each. Okay. Well, things are looking pretty good to me. Oh, here's Sooty as well. Hello, Sooty. Am I calm? Yes, of course I am. You know me. Like a cucumber. I don't look at all like a cucumber. No, I didn't mean that I looked like a cucumber. I meant that I'm as calm as a cucumber. Oh, hello, Sue.
Hello, Matthew. Well, are you all organised?
Well, I think so, Sue. I've managed to organise the 3 lunch boxes. It'll all come right, you know, if you stay calm and if you're organised. Hello, Sweet. Haven't seen you so far today. Are you looking forward to the school trip, Sweet? There's no point. What, no point to the school trip? There's no point to your pencil.
Well, there was until you dropped it on the floor because you were in such a hurry, Sweep.
Well, that's what you get for not staying calm, you see. Never mind, because I am extremely organised. Look at this. I have a new pencil for each of you. There's one for you, Sweet. Okay. One for you, Sooty, and one for you as well,
Ooh,
Sue.
That's
Okay.
impressive.
Yes, it is very impressive. What's inside the sandwiches? Well, let's have a look. There's some honey ones there, and some sausage ones. What's that one? That's the sausage one. You don't like it? You like it? Will you swap it for one of your honey ones? Will you swap your honey sandwich for his sausage sandwich? You will? Oh, all right, well, here's a sausage sandwich. Let's put that over there. Where's your honey one? Let's have a look. There's the honey one. Okay. Right, done. Fine, okay?
What's this, Matthew?
What's what? Oh, it's a pink biscuit. It's a wafer biscuit, Sue.
Oh, I don't fancy this at all. Can anyone swap me?
Anybody want to swap the wafer biscuit? You swap it for your crisps.
Well, I'm not really fond of crisps. I'll tell you what, half a bag of crisps and 1 honey sandwich.
Well, half a bag of crisps might be a bit difficult, Sue. Oh, I was going to say because we haven't opened them, but apparently, half a bag of crisps. All right, well, what do you... Put them inside the honey sandwich. All right, let's put them inside. Don't you do it, otherwise you get your paws all covered in honey. There we are. Look, half a bag of crisps. Well, thereabouts. That's for you. Where's the... There we are. There's the wafer biscuit. What is it, Sweet? You don't like this? Don't like what? What is it? The tomato. But tomatoes are very good for you, Sweet.
Oh, I'll have the tomato. I'll swap it for this honey and crisp sandwich. What? You don't like honey? Well, leave the honey. Just pick the crisps out. Like this.
Don't do that. You'll get covered in honey. I'll do it. I'll pick the crisps out. It's just my fingers that are covered in honey now. Right, there we are. Okay. It's only worth half a tomato. It's only worth half a tomato.
Nonsense. They're worth half a tomato plus a cheese puff.
Well, get a cheese puff. You go and get a knife. Go on. Agree on it. Do you agree, Sweep? Right. Okay, right. Let's cut this in half. There's this half a tomato. Right, half a tomato, Sue. That's for you. Let's put that down there. And the cheese puff. There's the cheese puff. All right? Hang on a minute. This is ridiculous, you know. I mean, I went to a great deal of trouble to make sure that these lunch boxes were all exactly the same. They're not the same now? Well, no, I realise they're not the same now. Not since you lot came. Sweep's only got half a tomato. I know he's only got half a tomato, but he used to have a whole tomato. You used to have a point to your pencil. Look, that's enough. Let's get these things put in the boxes. Come on, in the boxes. Never mind. Just put everything inside, Sue. You can sort it out once you're on the coach. That's good. Put the lid on. That's it. Just leave it. We'll have to do. Right, okay. Now, listen to me. You're going to the Natural History Museum, and you're going to have a great time. I wish I was coming with you. Anyway, here we are, ready to go, and still 5 minutes before we have to leave. Hey, shall I tell you why we are 5 minutes early?
Yes.
Yeah? Because I have stayed calm, and I am incredibly organised. That is why we're early. That is why we can relax for 5 minutes before you leave.
Well, I don't think that's strictly true, actually, Matthew.
No, why not, Sue?
No, because I have a sneaky feeling it's more to do with the fact that none of us have used the bathroom. We haven't washed yet.
Well, haven't you washed the... Haven't you... This is ridiculous. Go and use the bathroom quickly. Go on. This is... I'm going to have to run them to school now. I'm not even dressed. I couldn't find myself so calm and organised. Be calm and organised. Yes? No problem at all. No, I am calm and organised. That's me. Of course, it's a pleasure. Goodbye, sir. That's got that sorted
Come
out.
along, Matthew, we're all ready. We better hurry now or we'll be late. The school minibus will leave without us if we're not there shortly. Come on.
No, it won't, Sue. I promise you it won't. The headmaster's very keen on punctuality. Sooty, believe me, I promise you the school minibus will not leave without us four. Promise. How can I be so sure? Because I've just been talking to your headmaster on the dog and bone, the telephone, and he informed me that both the minibus driver and your teacher have both gone down with a tummy bug.
Oh, dear, so that means the trip's off, does it?
No, it doesn't actually, Sue, because I've offered to drive the minibus and I have offered to teach you lot something about natural history. What do you mean, oh, no? Oh, yes, Sweep, so you can just pass the lunch boxes. Go on. Now, don't be rude either. Calm and organised. I shall just finish my coffee because there's plenty of time. Right, okay, now listen everybody. Right now I've got some good news and some bad news. Now the good news is that we've just arrived at the Natural History Museum. And the bad news is I'm going to make you all work. Now I have devised some little fact sheets here, my fact sheets, and I want you to fill these out inside the museum, okay? Who spoke? Who said something?
Sweet.
Was it? What did you say?
That's boring.
Boring. Oh, so you think my quiz sheets are boring, do you? I expect you'd all like to just go in there and all have a good time, would you? No chance. Hard cheese. Come on, in the museum. I'm going to make you work. Come on, inside. Come on, and you. Come on, off the bus. And stop doing that, Vaughan Spencer, would you please? See you after school. Calm and organised. Calm and organised. Right, children. I've got a few facts here for you, which I'm sure you will find absolutely fascinating, all about the museum.
Matthew started a very boring lecture about very boring people and facts and figures, which the children found dull and uninteresting. Sweep, however, had seen something much more interesting and went with his friends to have a look, whilst Matthew droned on and on and on. Sooty was bored too. He said to Ross that they should leave, and Ross and his pals readily agreed, whilst Matthew droned on and on and on.
Matthew's so boring. Come on, let's go somewhere else. Anything's more interesting than him droning on.
He was born in Lancaster in 1804. After an apprentice... Hello? Hello? Sooty, Sweep, Sue, kids? Where are they? This is extremely naughty of them. They are meant to be learning something. Hello?
Matthew was cross because he didn't think they were actually learning anything, but he couldn't have been more wrong. Sweep's little group were looking at a dinosaur called Diplodocus. This huge reconstructed skeleton is the size they actually were. Quite an eyeful. This is a model of a Tyrannosaurus, another creature that lived 200 or so million years ago. Sweep couldn't believe his eyes. What's that? It was a skeleton of a Triceratops. Here's a model of what this dinosaur would have looked like when he was alive. Sweep was having a great time, and what's more, he was learning so much as well.
Find them anywhere. It's ridiculous. Sooty! Shh. Calm and organised. Calm and organised. That's what I've got to... Sorry.
Meanwhile, Sue and her friends were arriving in the mammal section of the museum, and it was Sue's turn to rub her eyes in disbelief. This creature is a dugong, or mermaid as it is known. These two creatures are schoolboys. Oh, and this is a rhinoceros. And here are Jennifer and Elizabeth, two of Sue's friends, and they've spotted a baby elephant standing in front of its full-size mother. These are African elephants. Look at those teeth.
Look at this. This looks interesting. I think I'll go over here.
Very wise, Sue, if I may say so. Now, I expect you think you're looking at fish, don't you? Well, you're wrong. These are various types of whales, and whales are mammals, warm-blooded creatures, not fish at all. Sooty and Graham were fascinated to learn how many different sorts of whales there actually are. I wonder what's caught Patricia's eye. Oh, it's the blue whale. Now, this is the largest creature ever to live. They can weigh up to 130 tons. Come on, said Sooty, let's go and look at some more things. So off they went, having a fun time and learning at the same time.
Calm and organised. Sooty!
Please be quiet.
Sorry. Calm. Stop doing that.
Oh, come on, Matthew. Look at that bottom lip. You can't sulk forever.
Can if I want to. Anyway, I'm very cross with you lot for getting lost like you did. You weren't lost?
No, we knew exactly where we were.
Oh, did you indeed? It was me that was lost. I beg your pardon, I was not lost. I was rushing around the place looking for you lot. And what were you lot doing? Wandering around, having a good time, enjoying yourselves? You were meant to be learning. What have you learnt today? Come on, what have you learnt? Come
Well,
on.
I learnt that elephants live to between 60 and 70 years old and eat at least 300 kilograms of food every day.
What, you learnt that today?
Yes.
I never knew that. That's amazing. Did I know that blue whales can eat up to 4 tons of food a day? Did you learn that today? Huh, amazing. Did you learn anything, Sweet? You learned that Diplodocus was a vegetarian? What, you mean that huge, great dinosaur never ate meat, ever? And you learned that today? Well, it seems as if you did all learn something.
Yes, plus we had a great day into the bargain. You learn far more when you're enjoying yourself, Matthew, than when you're listening to all that boring lecturing you were doing.
All right. Well, anyway, it's bedtime now because I have to be up very early in the morning.
Why's that, Matthew?
Because I'm going to get up early and drive up to London to the Natural History Museum. I'm going to walk around, have a good time, and see if I can learn half as much as you lot have. Maybe I'll see you lot there. If not, see you again soon on The Sooty Show. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sooty, I have to keep my ankles and legs loose and flexible and well stretched. You want stretched sleeping time, Sweep? Why is Sooty dressed like that? Well, Sweep, Sooty is my physiotherapist. What's a physiopersonist? Oh, really, Sweep? Everyone knows a physio. It is an expert with muscles and bones and things. Now, Sooty, let's see how far my leg will stretch. Ow! Not that fast, Sooty. Oh, the pain we artists have to go through. It's just as painful watching. Oh, sorry if we disturbed you, Sweep, but my tap dancing teacher's coming this morning, and I have to be ready for her. My teacher, yes, Sweep. What's so funny? Well, it does seem funny calling someone we know so well my teacher. Is it Jane Fonda? No, Sweep. Bonnie Langford. No, it's not Wayne Sleep Sweep, it's Connie. No, Sweep, not Connie who? Connie Crichton. You know, the Connie that looks after us when we go to theatres all over the country. Yes, Sweep, that's Connie, and she's kindly offered to teach me to tap dance and set me on the road to stardom. You think it's sissy? Well, you can think what you like. I must get on. I don't like to get up early in the morning. That's a little rhyme Connie taught me to use when warming up my ankles, see? I don't like to get up early in the morning. And neither do you. Oh, I know that's sweet, but I think a little more exercise would do you good. Ah, that'll be Connie. I'll go and let her in, Sooty. Why don't you go and use the bathroom first, and Sweep, you can make yourself useful by making sure Matthew is up and about. Come in, Connie.
Oh, good morning. I'm up. Yes, of course I'm up. I thought I heard the doorbell. Did you sleep well, Sweep? Not bad. If it hadn't been for the grunts and screams... Grunts and screams? What on earth do you mean? Those two? What, Sue and Sooty? What were they doing? Sooty was helping Sue with the warm-up exercises. Oh, what were they doing that for? Oh, Sue's having a tap dancing lesson this morning from Connie. Connie Crichton? Here? This morning? Giving Sue a tap dancing lesson? She's already here? Ah, I'm not dressed! You're going to have a nervous breakdown? If anybody else screams... Look, Sweet, I'm sorry about this, but I must get downstairs and welcome Connie. It's rude not to welcome guests, you know. I wish Sue had warned me about this. Where are my shoes? Where are they? My tap shoes? No. My ordinary shoes. Mind you, I do have some tap shoes, you know. I can't tap dance. I beg your pardon, I can. Can? Can! Don't you laugh, my lad. I'm going to tell you something now. When I was at drama school in 1960... Well, in 1970... Well, quite a long time ago. When I was at drama school, I was known as Matt the Feet Corbett. Ah, yes, Sweep. Even as we speak, above our heads, in the loft there, are my tap-dancing shoes in a little plastic bag, just itching to be let out so I can reveal my talents to an awaiting world. It's only Connie who's waiting. You're right, Sweet, but I'm not dressed yet. I must go and use the bathroom. I'll be with you in a minute. Connie, I'm coming.
There you are, Sue. How about that?
That was marvellous, Connie. But do you think I'll ever be able to dance like that?
Well, of course you will, but we've got to start with the basic steps. OK, now what I want you to try is just with your toe going up, back, down. Up, back, down, just like that.
Up,
now,
back and down.
be careful
Up,
you don't
back,
fall off
down.
of that stool,
Up,
Sue.
back, down.
Gently.
Up,
No, you're
back,
going too
down.
fast,
Up,
Sue.
back,
You're
down.
going too
Up, back,
fast.
down.
Slow down, Sue. Sue, stop. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you, Connie. I tried to pick both feet off the ground at the same time, got my legs crossed and fell over.
That's because you were going too fast, you silly
Oh,
girl.
dear.
You've got to walk before you can run. Now, do you want to carry on?
Oh, yes, please.
Sure? Right, now together, but slowly this time. Ready? Now, and up, back, down. Up, back, down. Now, concentrate
Up, back,
on your
down.
ankles
Up,
and
back,
on your
down.
feet. Nice and loose.
Up,
That's
back,
the
down.
style.
Up,
I'm
back,
going to
down.
stop. You
Up,
carry
back,
on.
down. Up, back,
That's
down.
it.
Up, back, down.
Good.
Up, back, down.
Sue,
Up, back,
that's
down.
great.
Up. Oh,
Lovely.
that was difficult trying to concentrate on just my feet and ankles.
I know, Sue, but once you get the rhythm in your head as well as your feet, then you can progress to faster and more difficult steps.
Connie! Oh! What a surprise! So you never warned me, you know. I didn't know you were
Lovely
coming.
to see you.
Oh.
Hey, you're looking very fit.
Fat?
Fit, Matthew.
fit, yes, I
Where-
feel it, yes.
Where's Sooty and Sweep?
Sweep's up. There's Sooty.
Sooty, hi. Come on.
Connie, look.
Give us a kiss. Mwah. Pardon? Oh, yes, I'm keeping very well, thank you, Sooty.
I tell you what, you're keeping busy as well, I understand.
Well,
Because
yes.
I understand that you're giving Sue tap dancing lessons. Is that right?
And she's coming on very well. All she's got to do is conquer the basic steps.
Right.
Well, this is only my first lesson, Matthew.
Yeah, I know that, Sue. So, do you think she'll be any good, Connie?
Oh, I don't see why not. She shows a lot of promise.
Really? Oh, how rude of me. Connie, coffee?
I'd love one,
A cup
Matthew.
of coffee.
Thank
Coming
you
up.
very much. But then we must get down to some serious work, mustn't we, Sue?
Okay.
Oh, yes, because I'm only just getting the hang of it.
Yeah, Sue, do you want a glass of milk?
Oh, yes, please, Matthew.
Sooty, do you want a glass of milk? Yeah. Would you go upstairs and see if you can find Sweep, would you please, Sooty? Off you go, off you pop. That's it. Black for you, Connie, of course, as always.
Yes.
What about the Sue talent? Has she got talent then? Has she?
Oh, yes, but with lots of training.
Training. You're talking to the right person when you're talking about training. Let me tell you about training. You see, I know all about the hard work involved. I've been through it all myself, you know, Connie. Whereas your training might have been quite long. You see, mine was relatively short, but it was very intensified because I have so much natural talent, I didn't need to train for that long. But this meant that I was immediately into the professional circuit of tap dancers. What a strange world that is. And I was very soon performing alongside Sir Laurie. So Laurie was amazed at my talent and said my credentials were unbelievable. Whilst Matthew is telling his life history to Connie and Sue, Sweep is in the loft, although he knows he's forbidden to go into it. I wonder what he's searching for. Oh, Matthew's tap dancing shoes. Well, while Sweep is up here in the loft, Sooty is searching all over the house for him. Hang on. Here's Sooty. He's found out where Sweep is, and he's not pleased. Well, Sooty knows how dangerous lofts are, but Sweep just will not listen to reason and carries on searching for the tap shoes. And then the director said to me, he said, do you have 2 left feet? I think he was very impressed with my tap dancing routine. And I said, well, no, my feet seem to be all right. All right. Anyway, this didn't go down too well, and the director was rather cross with me, which is a shame. It turned him against my interpretation. The part which up until that point had been going really very well. And the show, I can tell you, the performance would have gone down with a bang. Oh! Oh, have I disturbed you? Sooty, what is the matter? Why are you rushing like that? What? He's where? In the loft? Sweep in the loft? I've told him never to go in the loft. It's dangerous. In fact, all of you are forbidden to go in there. Excuse me, Connie. Sweep's in the loft. I must go and get him out of there. Sweep, wait until I catch you, my lad.
What is the matter, Sooty? Why are you crying?
Oh, he's afraid we'll think he was telling tales.
Oh, no, Sooty. If something dreadful had happened to Sweep, you'd never have forgiven yourself for not telling us.
That's right, Sue. I mean, there are good reasons why you're not allowed to do certain things and go to certain places.
Yes, and Sweep deliberately disobeyed Matthew's warnings, didn't he?
Yeah. So you did the right thing? Of course. Anyway, let's hope that Matthew won't be too cross with Sweep. After all, he hasn't done any harm. Yet.
Sweep, where are you? Sweep, don't shine that torch in my eyes. Turn the torch off. Turn the light. There. Sweep, there you are. Look, put the torch down. I have told you before not to come up here into the loft. You are forbidden to come into the loft because, Sweep, it is very, very dangerous. Now, come on out. Come on. Why is it dangerous? Because, Sweep, you are not actually standing on a floor. This is plaster in between these two things. It's just the ceiling of the room underneath. In your case, my bedroom. Don't bounce on it. You could go through it and you could hurt yourself. And what's more, you could go through and cause a lot of damage as well. Not to mention the bills, Sweep. So would you kindly come on out now? Come on. But you haven't found them yet. Haven't found what? What are you looking for? My tap shoes. Oh. You're itching to be let out of the little bag. Can we forget all about the tap shoes, Sweep? Come on out of here. Come on. What? What is all that rubbish? Well, I don't know, Sweep. It's like anybody's loft. These are things that we don't want anymore, but they're too good to throw away, I suppose. Like my tap shoes. Yes, yes, yes. Look, for the last time, Sweet, would you come out, please? Never mind the tap shoes. Come on. I won't be too cross with you. All right, I'll calm down. I won't be too cross with you if you come out straight away. Okay, I promise you will never come up here ever again unless you've got me to hold your hand. Okay, so come on out. Come on. What are you doing now? You got them? What is that you've got? What is it? My tap shoes. Oh. Itching to be let out of the little bag. Yes. All right, well, now that you've found them, Sweet, can you come out, please? Come on. Come on. Shoes, itching to be let... Yes, they're very heavy. Well, don't wander around with them. Look, leave them or you might fall through. Sweet, be careful! It's falling through the... Careful, look, Sweet. Hold on, hold on. Be careful. Just hold on, Sweet. Steady. Steady on. Give me a... Sweet, give me a paw or something. Just... Oh! Sweet, for goodness sake, look. What? Sweet, we... Oh! Oh, Sweet. Sweet! Connie, help! 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 Help!
Good heavens, what on earth? Matthew, Sooty, come up here and have a look.
Help me, Connie, help me!
Do you think you can be of any assistance? Yeah. What? Great idea. Go downstairs quickly and get the magic wand. Okay. Won't be long, Sweet. Hang on there, Matthew.
I've got no choice, have I, Connie? Oh, I don't like heights.
Don't worry. Sooty's going to bring his magic wand back, and as soon as it arrives, he wants us all to say his magic spell. Okay.
Very good news.
He's here. He's here. Okay. Everybody all together. 1, 2, 3.
Busy, Wizzy. Let's get busy. Oh, quickly.
Well done, Sooty. Well done.
You little monster! You and that loft! I've told you about that loft! I've warned you lots of times, Sweet!
Matthew!
What? Who? What?
Oh, I think Sweep's learnt his lesson, don't you? You see, he didn't realise, but you do now, don't you?
Yeah,
Yes.
all right, but listen to me, Sweep, listen to me. You are a little monkey. I'm glad you're all right, I must say. And you did find my tap shoes. My tap shoes? Oh, great.
Oh, yes, now you can really show us how it's done, Matthew.
What? Tap dancing now?
Yes.
Sue, I hardly think I'm dressed for it, do you? I mean, look at this. I think I could do with a bath before I do any tap dancing.
Oh, Sooty thinks it's a great idea, too.
Yes, but listen, after what I've been through, I think a week in bed is more my style, not tap dancing.
Come on, Matthew. Show us how it's done. Now, what about something like this? Over to you.
Well, of course I could have done that, Connie, but I haven't got my tap shoes on, have I? Hmm? Oh, well, thanks a lot, Sooty. I've got no excuses now, have I?
Come on, then.
Right, you've asked for it.
I thought so. You can't tap dance. You were boasting.
All right, well, maybe I was boasting a little. One thing's for sure, I am very rusty. But listen, I did used to be able to tap dance.
Well, you obviously didn't fall into the sink, Matthew. You're absolutely filthy.
Well, I'm not the only one, am I? You're filthy as well. You want a bath as well, Sweet. Come on, let's go and use the bathroom. Let's go and get those taps dancing for us. Then, perhaps, you can persuade Connie to read you a nice bedtime story.
Oh, yes, will you, Connie?
I'd love to, but not until Sweep's had a bath and scrubbed behind your ears. And you too, Matthew.
Yeah.
Right now, where's Matthew? Anyone seen Matthew?
Oh, yes, he's upstairs, Connie. He said, would you start without him, please?
Oh, okay then. Right, are we all comfy?
Yes, thank you.
Right, let's get the glasses on. The story today is called The Strength of a Dancer. That's right, Sweet. Twice a week, Amanda went to a dancing school to learn ballet, tap, modern and gymnastics dance. Amanda loved her lessons but hated to walk home afterwards. She was always met by her elder brother Lee, who shouted out rude remarks about dancing being soppy. Of course it isn't. It isn't, Sweep. Anyway, one day, Amanda was walking home with Duncan, a boy from her dancing class, when she saw Lee standing unhappily beneath a tall pine tree. He didn't shout out in his usual rude way. He was far too busy staring up at his pet kitten, trapped on a branch far too high to reach. "She's frightened and she can't get down," sobbed Lee. "I'll see what I can do," said Duncan. And quickly, he decided to use a trick he'd learnt at his ballet class. He ran straight at the tree and ran up the tree trunk. Then he threw his arms in the air and his hands gripped the branch not far from the terrified kitten. He pulled himself up onto the branch and picked the tiny bundle up. Then, having crossed his legs, Duncan let himself swing under the branch and slowly lowered himself until he was hanging upside down, held only by his feet. Yeah. He lowered the kitten into Lee's outstretched arms and then calmly swung himself upright and dropped lightly to the ground. "Wow, thanks," said Lee. "I thought you were a softie." Duncan laughed. Lots of people think that, but really, dancers are some of the strongest and fittest people around. Bye for now. And off he ran. That evening at supper time, Lee asked his mother an amazing question. "Mum, may I go to dancing lessons with Amanda next week?"
Quite right.
Of course. Yes. Will I teach you to tap dance? Really? I'd love to, Sweetie. Start tomorrow, okay?
Connie, if you're
Love
giving
you.
tap dancing lessons,
Yeah.
can I have a few as well?
Oh.
Hey, did you all enjoy the story? Did you? We hope you enjoyed the story as well. If you did, we'll see you again soon. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, but Sooty, Sweep and Sue are up and about, and Sweep is just full of the joys of spring.
Bravo, Sweep. Well done. Well done, Sweep. What was well done? The song. Oh, what a beautiful morning. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, yes, sirree. And what's more, I agree with you. It is a beautiful morning, the start of a beautiful day. You know, some days it just feels good to be alive, don't you agree? Oh, you startled me, Sooty. What's this? Is this flower for me? Oh, thank you, kind sir. I think a little kiss is in order. Yes, sweet? Why am I in such a good mood? Well, lots of reasons, sweet, but I think probably because I realise how lucky we are. I mean, just look around our beautiful bedroom. Look at it. Who could ask for more? Lots of space, lovely modern design, nice view out of the window. What, Sooty? Oh, yes, nice, comfortable beds, yes. And nice, juicy bones. Well, yes, Sweep. They don't really thrill me too much, but we have to admit we're very lucky and we do have a lovely home. This place is like a palace.
Ah, this place is like a dump. Why won't this door open? Ah. Look at that. This is typical of this place. It's falling to pieces round our ears. It's all right for you lot grinning to yourselves. Things like this are always happening. But the question is, for how much longer? And the answer is, well, that remains to be seen, doesn't it? You see, what's happening? Oh, look at this. The Three Stooges.
Yes, good morning, Matthew.
Good morning.
It's a lovely day, isn't it?
No, it isn't actually, Sue. As a matter of fact, I'm in an extremely bad mood.
Oh.
What's the problem? Well, this is the problem, actually. That is the last straw. Looks like a doorknob to you. Yes, it is a doorknob, but the fact is it's fallen off. And things like that are always happening in this house. This house is old and worn out. It's a bit like me. Don't you be cheeky.
Oh, come on, Matthew, don't be so grumpy. If your knob's dropped off, I'm sure we can find someone to stick it back on.
I'm sure we can, I'm sure we can. But, however, that is not really the problem. The problem is this, actually, Sue. What is it? It's just a little list. Open it up. Just a little list of one or two of the faults with the house. I mean, just for a start, all the window frames need attention. Some of them actually need replacing. That's expensive. There's damp in all of the rooms, especially in the lounge. It's terrible in the lounge. Also, the whole house is old and it's boring. Tell you what we should have done. We should have knocked through from the lounge to the garage, you know, doubled the size of it.
Oh,
We
yes.
talked about doing that once. Do you remember? Why didn't we do it? It's money, Sweep. Always money, money.
Oh, but we were just saying how much we love our house and home, Matthew.
Well, yes, I really... What? Especially your new bedroom? And your bones? Well, yes, your bedroom's fantastic, and so is my bedroom. I love it, don't get me wrong. It's just all these other problems with the house. I'll tell you what, go through into the lounge, and I'll tell you exactly what I was talking about. Go on, I'll show you. Go on. Better put the doorknob back on. Don't expect I'll be able to do it. Can't seem to do anything properly in this house. Look at that. It's on. Amazing. Something's actually gone right for me this morning. Oh, there you are. Remember what I was telling you about the window frames, you know, being rotten? Have a look at this one. Look at this.
Oh, dear.
Terrible is that one. This one's even worse. It's jammed solid. You can't get any fresh air at all through this one. It won't open. Ah. Oh, look at that. I get plenty of fresh air through that now. Yes, you're right, Sweep. I can just add it to my little list, can't I? Next to the dampness.
Oh, it's not really damp in here, is it?
Not damp. Not damp. What do you think this is?
Oh, come on, Matthew.
Molly pudding.
That's not a real fish.
No, it's not a real fish, but the problem's real, Sue. Actually, I was going to show you, wasn't I, where we were going to burst through from this room into the garage to have a sort of mega extension thing. It was going to go through there, double the size of this. We'd have a Swiss chalet sort of... Oh, never mind. We didn't do it. It's in the past. So it goes.
Okay. If we've got damp, then we've got damp. And don't worry about knocking through from the garage, because there's nothing that you can do about either of those situations.
Oh, isn't there? Oh, isn't there?
Sweep? What's wrong? You're unhappy? Oh, dear, poor Sweep. Oh, I can see you shed a little tear. The fur around your little red eyes all damp. What's upsetting you, Sweep? Matthew doesn't like our house? He said he wanted to knock down the lounge? Oh, no, Sweep. He said he wanted to knock through from the lounge to the garage. But he'll just have to forget all about that for the time being. Are you feeling any happier? No, neither am I. Let's both do something about it, shall we? Let's cry together, shall we?
Well, while Sweep and Sue were sobbing into the bath, Matthew had decided there was something he could do about it. Hey, this one sounds really good. Listen, cosy detached luxury residence, full of luxury character, easy to keep warm, convenient luxury railway. Sounds ideal. Who says there's nothing that can be done about it? I'm going to do something about it.
But Matthew wasn't the only person who was doing something about it, because good old Sooty had decided to try and improve matters by knocking through from the garage to the lounge. He thought that this would please Matthew. What do you think?
Shh. Listen. Shh. What's that noise? It's a funny sort of banging noise. I don't think it's coming from there. I can definitely hear something. What is it? somebody behind here. I think they must be up the chimney. Hang on. Hello? Hello? I think there's somebody or something stuck up the chimney. Hello? Is it... Oh! They're definitely up there. They're definitely up. I'll have to get to their rescue. Hello? There's definitely somebody here. I'm going to have to get them out. Don't panic! Don't panic! Don't... hello? It's all right, don't panic. I'll get to you. I could have been here for years, you know. Don't panic. I just recently had this decorated. That's the way, isn't it? It's all right. Just hang on in there. Tell each other funny stories. There's probably a whole load of people behind. They could have been here for generations, you know. Oh, hang on. Through. Hello? You? Sooty, I've got 2 big holes in my lounge. Look at this. Oh, all right. I realise you're only trying to help by knocking through from the garage to the lounge. Look at the picture. You better go into the kitchen and get yourself cleaned up. We'll have a conference. Go on, quickly. Oh, come on, Sooty, please cheer up. Stop crying. I know you're only trying to help. You're only trying to knock through from the garage to the lounge, like I said. Listen. Whilst you're getting yourself cleaned up and tidied up, I've been having a look at these. What are they? They're adverts in the newspaper for new properties. I've had a look through and marked the possible ones. What? Are we going to move house? Yes, we are going to move house, Sooty. It'll be really exciting. It's a chance to get exactly the right accommodation. Some of these sound fantastic, you know. Anyway, I've rung the estate agent and I've put this house on the market.
Oh, I know of a very pretty little luxury house which is for sale in this neighbourhood.
Do you, Sue? Whereabouts is it?
Well, it's a detached luxury house built 12 years ago. 3 bedrooms, 2 reception rooms, modern kitchen. It's beautiful.
But where is it, Sue? Where is it?
Follow me.
Follow you? Hey, it sounds as Sue's found a great place. Come on, let's have a look. Come on.
Honestly, Sweep, I do know what I'm doing. Wait till Matthew arrives and I'll show you.
Sooty, Sweep, Sue, where are you?
We're here, Matthew.
What? In the garage? Sue, I thought you were taking us to see a property, not rummaging around in the garage.
I am, Matthew. If you'd like to pull that sheet...
Well, give me a hand to pull the sheet. Go on, pull it.
May
Sooty,
I
go on.
remind you that the house I have in mind was built 12 years ago.
Yes.
It has 3 bedrooms, 2 reception rooms, modern kitchen.
Yeah.
It has everything you could
Hang
possibly...
on a minute. This is a doll's house, Sue.
Yes, it is, Matthew. Surely you recognise it. Your father made it for his granddaughter.
Oh, yes, I do. It's a long time since I've seen this. But can you see it? Yeah, all right. If you go down the back, I think actually the front opens and you'll be able to see right inside. Yes, it does. It does. Sooty, come round here. Come and see this. Come and see it. Hey, look at that. That's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Where are you, Sue?
I'm in the kitchen.
Oh,
Matthew.
she's in the kitchen. Look at that. All the little lights work. You're right, Sweep, they do. They still work after all this time. Let's turn that on.
Hello.
Look
Isn't
at
that lovely?
It is. Have you seen the little electric organ there with a little tiny stool? Grandfather clock over there? It's lovely, isn't it? Tell you what, close the back up. Close it up, Sweep. Go on, close it up. Because I think that the roof lifts off. Go on, Sweep. You can get down. Give me a hand to lift the roof off. That's a good boy. On, up the top, all 3 of you. Sue, can you grab hold of that corner
Yes,
and
I've
lift,
got it.
lift
I
the
didn't
roof?
know the roof came off, Matthew.
Well, I've only just remembered, Sue. It's a long time since I...
Oh.
Hey, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Do you like that? Look at all the bedrooms. How many bedrooms? 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and a bathroom, toilet. Now, that's obviously the main bedroom there, because that's got the double bed, hasn't it, Sue?
Yes.
And a rocking horse in it as well. Do you like the curtains?
I love the curtains, Matthew.
They're the same colour as your bow. Look at that. What a
Yes, lovely
coincidence.
yellow colour.
And who do you think should go in the pink room, Sweep? That little pink room with the cot in it? The baby! That's very good, very good. You'd like that room. I think it might clash with the colour of your fur, actually, Sooty. That's a nice landing there, isn't it? Oh, and look down, straight below you, Sue. What is it? What is it? That room there.
It's the bathroom, Matthew.
Oh, you can say it if you want to.
Yes, it's the loo.
It's the loo. You're quite right. This is a very big bedroom as well, and that's just got the one single bed in it. Do you know, it's an absolutely terrific place, isn't it? You'd like to live here? Well, it's a nice idea, but I couldn't live there, Sooty. It's far too small for me. Look, I tell you what, why don't we go and see some real properties,
Well, you lot can go, but I'm going to stay here. I've got a few things to do.
Oh. You too? Well, all right. You two stay here. Sooty, you and I will go down to the estate agents and we'll find a new house to live in. Thank you. Thank you. What a nice man that estate agent is. Sooty. He's given me 4 fantastic properties, Sooty, each one of which has got his personal recommendation. I mean, look at this one. Just read that. Read that. Absolutely brilliant. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Tell you what, let's go and see this one. Come on. It sounds absolutely tremendous, this, Sooty. Listen, idyllic riverside setting, unspoilt by neighbours or traffic, 2 floating units, unique accommodation, private access by drawbridge, a nature lover's paradise, suit water enthusiast. Is that it? Well, I suppose they're right, actually, because it is an idyllic riverside setting, isn't it? And it's unspoilt by neighbours or traffic, apart from the boats. 2 floating units, unique accommodation. Look at that. Private access by drawbridge. A nature lover's paradise. Suit water enthusiast. What do you think, Sooty? Let's have a closer look. Character house in need of some modernisation. Ideal for anyone who enjoys the outdoor life. Well, since there's no roof on it, they'd have to enjoy the outdoor life, wouldn't they? What do you think, Sooty? What do you reckon? Yes, I think I tend to agree with you. Oh, hang on, hang on. Look at this one. Now, this looks really good, doesn't it? Let's go and see it. Come on. I'm afraid that things are just going from bad to worse. Look at this. Compact, modern, wood-built building in exclusive setting, convenient for the railway. I'll say it's convenient. Oh, and very quiet neighbours. It's a train spotter's paradise. There are a couple of very interesting things mentioned here. First of all, the luxury fitted kitchen. This is it. Oh, and also central heating. Ouch. But 1 or 2 things it doesn't mention. First of all, 36 signal levers and a sitting tenant. What do you think, Sooty? Look at this. Compact residence. Easy to maintain luxury bungalow. What it doesn't say is that it's actually a rabbit hutch. Oh, and there's another note down here. Sitting tenant. Come on down. Come and meet the sitting tenant. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The sitting tenant in the rabbit hutch is actually a rabbit. You don't want to stay in a rabbit hutch? No, well, I don't want to live in a rabbit hutch either. Come on, up the top, Sooty. Come on, up you come. Well, what do you think to that one, then, You show me. What yes. I think I tend to agree with you, actually. Well, this is the last one, you know. Hey, it looks good. It looks good. Look, new on the market. Recently improved home. 2 bathrooms, that's good. Luxury kitchen and breakfast bar, that's good. 2 designer bedrooms. Garage and shed. What do you think? Sounds terrific. We'd better get here before it goes off the market. Come on. This sounds absolutely fantastic. It's a winner, is this one? 2 designer bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Come on, Sooty, quickly. 2 designer bedrooms. Come on, it's on the other side of the road. Watch your green cross code. Look right, look left, look right again. If all's clear, walk. Hello, hello. Come on, Sooty. Look, I'm sorry about bursting in like this, but we're trying to buy a house, and this one looks absolutely ideal, and we... Sue, what are you doing here?
I'm reading a comic.
What? You shouldn't be reading a comic. This is somebody's house. You should be at home. And... Hang on a minute. This is our home. Sooty, come up here. Come on up here, quickly. Look at this. Look, look. 2 recently decorated bedrooms, kitchen, breakfast bar, bathroom lounge. Lovely neighbourhood. This is our house. What do you think, Sooty? You think it's very nice? I think it's terrific.
It is terrific, Matthew. It's our home.
Oh, hi, sweet. Hey, Sooty, what do you think? You think we should move in immediately? Good idea. Hang on, there's 2 dirty, great big holes in the lounge, isn't there, in the wall?
Oh, it's all right, Matthew. Mr. Spix the builder just left. He's repaired them. So, welcome home.
Thank you. Thank you, sweet. Do I know a song about home? Well, I know a song all about home, sweet home, actually. Would you like to hear it, Sue?
Love
Okay,
to.
here we go. Home is where your heart is. It's simple as ABC. Home is where your mommy lives. That's where she wants to be. Home, sweet home. Hope you've enjoyed the show. See you again soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Home is where you're meant to feel everything's okay. Home is warm and home is safe. That's why we always say, home, sweet home. You enjoying it, Sue?
Yes, lovely.
So am I. Sing along. And if you're ever lonely, or you're ever on your own, it might cheer you up again if you think of home, sweet home. Give me a kiss, Sue. Yes, if you're